currently on the attack. They're going to be making their way into that B site. There's the mad dash in. Landing inside his cloud burst allows him to escape the threats that were looming and waiting. Babybay gets vertical and goes up into heaven right off the bat. Burst fires away at DaZeD. And that's a spike plant almost instantaneously in the round. A very fast pistol round coming out from Faze.
Yeah, you went for a gamble 50-50. This time the battle on a retake at the catwalk. It's a trade-off, but Marv chimes in with 2. Brax coming inside with AZK. They're making it a 2 versus 0.
We'll see what's going to happen here as Babybay again is fast up. And he's taking a shock dart down to 60 HP. Goes to shut the door and wants to come down the back stairwell. Waiting for him is Skadoodle, but despite the fact that the flash was late, it doesn't matter. Babybay is chewing apart the team currently playing defense on the B site. I'm not sure if that was a light armor buy that resulted in such fast deaths for the 2 members of T1 that were playing B-side defense, but I do feel like if you don't find a kill soon, you need to back off and save, as it's a 3v4, but you don't really have much to fight with. The buy coming through on that first full buy round is often somewhat awkward. They need to find that opener now.
Yeah, the retake is starting. Brax is here at the spawn side, and they're all there, actually. So this is a big position that's going to have to come from Market. And as he peeks out, Marv gets picked, and Spyder, a man of the hour yesterday on these retake plays on a set, will try to move forward. He gets a triple kill into this round, leaving Corey the last man standing. They overtake the site. They are able to get the defuse, and that is well done there for T1, but you got to give 2 positive things out of that round.
Hopping around, there's the Hunter's Fury coming out, and a ping as well given away here. Rawkus is looking to line some shots up as that lightning pours out. Babybay with the quick flick yet again. Has to go for a fresh magazine, but it doesn't matter. T1's been reduced to 2. One's on the other side of the door, and one's coming through from heaven. It's AZK. Babybay finds 3 on the round. AZK had an opportunity there.
Because now is usually that round where the team at a deficit finally has that economy in to be able to get the operator, but they had to make something out of it. But Babybay just continues to be unstoppable. DaZeD is going to be one that's going to try to stop them with the shock darts, trying to get some information. But meanwhile, players are still falling inside the A side, and that's from who? That's from Babybay. A knock kill onto Spyder. They're lurking around towards that mid side too, where Corey could have a backstab on the rotation. It's Brax is pinned right now with DaZeD in the garden. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it out.
One enemy remaining.
Brax picked off DaZeD, now just trying to save the gun yet again. Look at the amount of bodies built up currently in Garden. There's a nice flick from Babybay yet again. There is no one else on site. Everyone's playing towards Garden, and that's why Rawkus is able to peek out and take care of Brax. Now Spyder is there with the backup. AZK getting one through the smoke. It's come down to a 2-on-3. T1 in the control position. Nice dig shot coming up from AZK.
Just a little bit off timing, but he's going to be in a tight knit now with 10 seconds left on the clock, with FaZe Clan about to push in.
10 seconds left.
Brax with the up. Can't get much going in a really brutal position, but the Rolling Thunder, that's it. They lost. They won the round. T1's got it. The Rolling Thunder interrupts the bomb plant, the spike plant on site.
Let's see how T1's going to hold it.
Babybay trying to fly in with the knives out. Not prepared for DaZeD, who's just waiting around the corner. Now DaZeD gets caught off guard, but it's a back and forth volley that brings things to this. A 3-on-2, spikes down on site. Rawkus, that's unfortunate timing, tries to peek out wide, ends up taking a fall, Humpty Dumpty style. You're not going to be able to put him back together again. It's Corey now, left alone. I like the move. Shut the door and go on the other side. But there's a target right to his right, and AZK is not fooled. We're going to see Babybay move up a little bit further, and now he is. You can see that pushing across the map, but over in the B site, they get greeted by ZachaREEE, who catches a few classic bursts to the dome. Meanwhile, Brax clears out B main, and the B site's been cleared. Spike will be planted, and we'll see Faze on the retake here in just a minute. The 3-on-4. Look at the health of a couple of these players on T1. You've got Brax, who's low. We've also got their Jet sitting low. That's Skadoodle. Babybay to go in first. And there's the peek from Brax, but a quick turnaround from Corey, who goes for the self-heal. Now there's still a target right underneath Skadoodle, who's playing just around the corner by the big box in sight. Marv picks him off, and now it's down to the 1v1. It's DaZeD versus Marv. He's got the recon dart. That's brilliant, because it's going to spot out his position, and there's not much that Marv can do about that one. Really well played from DaZeD.
Try to spot things first, and they do see AZK, so that's going to have T1 rethinking. Oof. Definitely after this field.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little scary.
Standing.
Faze, they come in with the buy and they just obliterate T1. So, what little ground was gained is starting to disappear, but AZK with some quick shots has to swap over to a better rifle. Accidentally picks up the SMG first. Gonna get spotted out by the recon dart, has to be careful. Does have a flash, and you know he desperately wants to try and secure that plant, but not exactly safe currently. Does have rolling thunder. There is potential here for AZK. I like this fault line as well that comes through. Oh, that's so well played.
Lots of trades happening on this mid side.
Smoke goes down from Babybay to try to escape. There's Corey with the pickoffs in mid. We profiled Corey coming into this one. It's been lights out for Faze all tournament long. Gets two before being taken out. Babybay is going to sneak around the edge of this and is likely going to get the kill on a DaZeD. The timing almost worked against him. As you can see, DaZeD was starting to turn back. It's all going to come down to the timing, though. Can he get the kill onto this player, mark it or spawn without being spotted by the other? So there's the first one he needed. Backsteps another, but he's got the best shot onto Rawkus. It's going to come down to this 1-on-2 now. It's Marved. Ult available, full HP, no armor. Spike goes down in the B site.
You have T1 watching both angles, so it's going to be two individual 1 versus 1s. He gets the dink in the headshot onto Skadoodle. Back to a 1 versus 1 where Cypher peeks out, and he almost got caught, but Marv was reloading in the process, so...
He got off to an incredible start. Sure, it's been slow since then. Marv with a nice pickoff, not prepared for the player that's been waiting for him in the wine cellar.
30
That's
seconds
Spyder.
left.
Now, Spyder has the ult. Where does he decide to go? He goes to spawn, and they're going to hear that. So they're currently looking for him. Still able to get the best of Corey in the 1-on-1, which is surprising to say the least. DaZeD wants to move in, but he really needs his teammate to come through from the door first.
12 seconds.
12 seconds left. They need to move. This is that slow, methodical play. Currently crippling for T1. On the site is Babybay, who finds another one. Spinning back to Brax.
T1 should still be okay right now on this buy, but Skadoodle in a position where he doesn't have the operator. On attack, still okay. But as Brax continues to lurk towards B, they're reading that. They double push forward. They got the kill, but it's immediately traded out. And now you're working towards this mid-side control. They don't know somebody's on the left side, though. It's going to be Babybay with that operator, but he gets sprayed through the smoke, immediately traded back again. So it's a 3 versus 2, but in favor of T1 into an open site after the Aldrome as a retake on the defender side.
One enemy remaining.
Nice paranoia coming through. Corey is there with at least the trade. Now they know that the breach charge came through from underneath, so Corey's looking for that last target. Now he's found it. There's the Lear coming out to get across. Recon Dart's going to give away the position. Getting shot from both sides now, potentially, as he goes for the Lear. Able to isolate that 1v1. This is getting sketchy. Now he is down to 54 HP, has to tap the spike, has to take the fight. There's the jump peek from DaZeD. Well played. As DaZeD gets around the corner and Corey decides to run away. DaZeD will even get the kill in the end. As it works out well for T1, DaZeD makes an executive decision to go for a fast execute. Yeah, that's really well played from DaZeD. Just a little bit of a bait. I like this updraft from Babybay, getting up vertical over the short walls to try and spot them out. The fights are favoring Faze currently as Babybay tries to fly in. AZK with just an SMG. It's all down to Brax, who's found himself 2.
I know exactly
3 on the round, and there's one more target in his way. It's going to be Corey, who's sitting on full HP. Uses the Lear to get out. Sticks it for a moment. There's the camera coming in. There's the bait, but it doesn't matter. Corey is just too quick. And again, that's the HP differential and a paranoia that basically eliminates that threat. Look at Babybay currently hiding inside the smoke with the judge, waiting for the push to come through, take some damage from his teammate. Ends up getting dropped. Oh no. DaZeD killing his teammate with the ult. That's unfortunate. DaZeD is now in the hot seat after microwaving Skadoodle with the Hunter's Fury, and with the time left, there's no sense. A little bit of confusion on the site there as things didn't really pan out the way they anticipated. I'm pretty sure he hit him twice.
10 seconds left.
I'm fairly certain that happened twice. Now, to be fair, he was going after the target that was recon darted.
Yep.
So he was stepping right in front of the path both times.
Yeah. But again, fighting for an orb. Maybe even try to surprise if they can, and they will, because Skadoodle dashed into the market, got the first kill. The entries are coming through. It's a force buy, actually. Well, I'm sorry. It's still the Phantom from the previous round. The rest are on pistols, and they still are able to open up the site for B for T1.
Spike planted.
This is huge right now as they get the spike down, trying to secure round number 12. Back behind the boxes, he's getting spammed. Babybay goes into the site and now brings us down to a 2-on-1. It's DaZeD, and he can't win the fight against Marved. The initial peek will come through from ZachaREEE, who's spotted from a player A main. That's Brax, who's just jiggle peeking currently. ZachaREEE spotted out, still gets the flick down onto DaZeD, trying to look for one more target, but they're getting flanked. ZachaREEE has to go for a fresh mag, swaps out to a new gun, pulls for the neural theft, pistol out, can't get it. Now they've got to deal with Skadoodle, who's in position. There's the smoke that comes through. The paranoia is not where it needs to be. The dash comes out. That allows the jet across. That's Skadoodle to find the first one. Tries to get in the backside of sight. Misses the doorway. That ends up being huge as it loses them that sight defender. And now Babybay gets an upgrade as well to an op. And we know how well Babybay has been playing with that op in hand. The 3-on-3. T1 did not want to surrender a round away here. But it's not looking good as Corey picks off one more, reducing it now down to just 2. It's DaZeD and Spyder. Spyder does go for the TP across, gets in towards the switch house. Trying to move up sidewalk. DaZeD is solo on HP. He can be just pistoled to death.
One enemy remaining.
That was a huge dart from Rawkus. That probably seals the deal right now for Faze Clan in this round. I don't want to move forward, but again...
Go in first. Look how far away the spike is, though. That's in Skadoodle's hands. It's across the map. Spyder goes for the shadow step into the site. This is not working out so well for them. It's down now to 2. As Babybay wants to play with this smoke in A main and get around towards Wine Cellar. Skadoodle and AZK tasked with trying to revive the round. But at this point, it's all over. Skadoodle in a 1v5. He'd have to be able to pull off some serious heroics. It's not going to be the case. Faze Clan keep themselves alive.
Up hookah, and they're going to try to explode into the site now.
Here they go out onto the site. Corey's nade does enough damage to take out Spyder. Skadoodle with the quick shots coming out from the classic has to be careful as Babybay was still on site with a frenzy. So the boombot's going back and forth, patrolling the area, looking for targets, not going to find
30
any.
seconds left.
DaZeD inside hookah, working with Brax as well. And it's come down to the 2-on-2. You can see Marved is slowly sneaking in. The classic burst, not exactly what Brax needed in that moment. The shadow step allows Marved to get away, and Rawkus, that's enough. Like, there really wasn't anyone that cared to see it played, but we've seen Reyna slip its way into competitive meta, as has often been the case with some of the agents in the game. Even like Jett in the early stages when we were all kind of mocking Jett's usefulness. A large part of that was some changes that came through from Riot, but still. The 5-on-4 Faze do have a player advantage. No Cypher currently alive, and now they lose their Jett. Skadoodle currently sitting in purgatory, waiting for the round to end. DaZeD does at least pick off one, but Babybay is there with a double up on the response. That's 3 now on the round for Babybay. Spyder all alone. Spike is down in possession of Babybay, who wanted to go for...
They are now spotted towards U-Haul. Brax is going to try to press forward, but Rawkus slowly is going to even things up, and we'll see if they could work it back. What do they have right now? They have the Allen drone from Rawkus inside U. They could still use that. They have the powerful operator to go for the trade, and it works out. The advantage swings back in favor of Faze, and Babybay gets another one and goes for another kill. So that opens up the site. They are able to get the plant. Babybay's still alive, though. And with this rotation, you still have the paint shells. A big flame from Corey. But that's only for a 1 kill as he's traded off by Spyder. Babybay still, as he's feeling himself, he doesn't care. He's going to try to go for this. Spyder is so far his kryptonite. He's been the one that's able to stop the reign of Babybay. That's 3 kills in this matchup.
It looks like they haven't lost an attacking side half in the last couple of matches they've played through in the closed qualifiers for both UMG and Nerd Street Gamers. Marved waiting around the corner. Here's that showstopper pop. But it's Brax who's on the site, who's proving to be a nuisance. 3-on-2, and again, the A site's been lost.
Spike planted.
Faze Clan's sprint at the start of this half may have ended already as T1 looks to grab another round. There's the showstopper being pulled from Corey. Quick flick back with the rocket, dodges the shot from DaZeD. And now Corey ends up on top of the APC. Dart not going to connect onto Corey, who's now going to change positions, looking for the remaining targets. and sticks the spike to at least get it halfway. Goes for the pull-off, and it's a double peek. Wouldn't have made a difference which direction he looks.
So to be able to have somebody like Spyder continue to get these openings and be crisp on his shots,
Spike planted.
speaking of crisp, that's one way to answer. But at least to get a spike plant for T1. And you'll still have Faze kind of looking to upgrade for some weapons. And with that last kill that just happened from Brax, I think these last two players will attempt to save. Okay, maybe not. Marv gets a kill. He gets another one as he drops inside the window. They're looking for the ult. Did he spot the last one? It's going to be Brax. He does get the wallbang, but the defuse is coming through, and they actually get it. ZachaREEE gets the full defuse. Cannot get the kill. Finally, he does for Brax, but man.
Leading off the push for T1. A target right to the left. Oh, Rawkus has him right where he wants him. Oh, it got a little scary there for a second. There was an opportunity, but Rawkus plays that one patiently. It's full forces for both sides. Showstopper available for both. Corey uses his first, and DaZeD gets taken out in the corner. Corey very low on HP. Rawkus in the backside of sight from Spyder, but Rawkus is there. It's a back and forth. Ping-ponging around, but now it's Rawkus all alone. Well, there's that ult coming out from Rawkus. Oh, he splits the middle of the two targets he tagged initially. Had a chance to find a couple of kills there. ZachaREEE, though, will be the first one to strike. Skadoodle with a nice spin back from the op, but it's all coming up Faze around, or it's curtains for them. That said, they still qualify for the event, so it's not the end of the world, but they would love to have that higher seed.
And at this point, it just continues. Pushing forward is Babybay. He opens up B side, but you saw that double push teleporter.
Spike planted.
And now they just take control of Hookah back for the defender side. Camera is up, Spike is planted inside Tuna Can, but it's still T1 that has the upper hand in terms of manpower on this retake. Spyder the first to jump in to try to bait out the shots because he's low on HP. Well, the HP doesn't matter when you're shooting like that.
And try and stack that up for an off-buy later. We'll see if they can hit their shots here. They go for a triple push on short. The boombot comes out, and Corey's just able to capitalize. That's 3 kills for Corey. A little bit of jiggle at the end there.
That's all I'm hearing and seeing there. Just and he just drive-bys 3 people.
But it's actually Babybay to pop that ult and fly into the site. Trying to get into that B site, trying to push up aggressively. Catching one off guard, and it's Brax who gets diced apart through his cyber cage. So that digital wall can't slow down the knives. And it's a push that comes through successfully for Faze. T1 again, short-handed on the defense. And good lord. ZachaREEE is surgical with the Vandal. Babybay now wants the last kill on the round. Skadoodle says, well, at least I can try and prove who's the better Jet in the 1v1.
It's a good luck. Definitely a good luck at this point. And Babybay, they open up towards the site. You already have from the shadows at spawn. What is Brax looking at? His death. Headshot it now by Marv. Marv continuing to push spawn. A second kill onto Spyder. So a 5 versus 2. We're looking to seal the deal at a 13-4.
It's down to just one more player. It's DaZeD, and he's trying to do what he can, but it's not going to be enough. FaZe Clan surprises all with a big 2-0 win.